So I'm going to talk a little bit about the young tortoises, the juveniles, the 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, that kind of thing. I do put them outside, just like I put the adults outside. They're in a much more enclosed habitat, and it's this guy right here. It is a 4 foot by 4 foot pen. It's got a top. It's pretty much predator proof, and it's pretty much simple inside. There's an elongator right there. Smaller pen, but they do a pretty darn good job of hiding. I got this big log for them to hide under. There's a Forstons right there. There's a redfoot right there. There's a yellowfoot over there. There's more in here, but like I said, they do a really good job of hiding. As a matter of fact, I can see them right now. There's one. I don't know if you can see him, but I can see him. If you follow this branch right here, you'll see him. He's dug under. So yeah, there's a couple tortoises in here. And they spend their days out here. In nicer weather, I will overnight them out here because they have no problems with it. And getting some time outside is good for every single tortoise. Tortoises really do belong outside if you can get them outside. Now, you can't get them outside all year round in all places. Pretty much Florida is the only place that you even have a shot at getting these guys outside year round. And even still, you probably have to bring them in on the coldest days. So you can only do what you can do. And there's a little guy making a little bit of commotion. But, you know, if it's over 60 degrees, I bring everybody out. Everybody. Today is beautiful. It's an 80-degree day. The lows coming up, I believe, are in the low 60s. So I may leave these guys outside. If you're going to leave smaller tortoises outside, they have to be in a predator-proof enclosure, which this is. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. We got this little stick here. We'll just kick it out. And we got a chicken wire top, and we can lock it. And I will, if I decide to overnight them, I will lock it. And they can spend a couple days in there. Whereas with the larger guys, they obviously don't need that because, you know, no one's going to be taking them. So there's some precautionary measures I've taken to keep them safe, but they don't need, obviously, if I had to top this whole thing, that would be a lot of work and a lot of wood and a lot of chicken wire, and it would be just too much. But luckily the big guys doesn't really matter. And the sun is starting to go down now. It's only about 4 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock. I don't know. I have no concept of time right now. But it's a little bit cloudy and the sun's going to start going down a little bit. So they'll start coming out again as the sun goes down and it cools down a little bit. It's been in the low 80s today. And when the sun is out and it's on them, they hide a lot, which is fine. They come out early in the mornings. They come out right before sundown. They come out on cloudy days. They come out whenever they feel like they want to come out, and it's fine. And this thing is awesome. Like, I love having this thing. Can't wait to build a couple more. I do have plans for a 8x16 and maybe a couple 8x8s. And I have this smaller one with the younger tortoises positioned right outside the 16x16, and it's there for a reason. It gets some sun, but it doesn't get all day sun, and it has plenty of options to give the tortoises cover. And there is a large paper wasp in it. All right, took care of that paper wasp. I didn't kill it or anything. I just opened it up and guided it out. But yeah, so that's how I do the little guys. And I really wish wood wasn't as expensive as it is, because this costs a fortune these days. I do use treated wood. I've never had a problem with treated wood. It's always worked out fine for everybody. I've seen no ill effects on it. And it's my preferred way of doing things. A lot of people do cinder blocks. There's nothing wrong with cinder blocks. A lot of people do smaller, lower profile wood. I have been bitten by that in the past. So I always like to go at least 16 inches tall, so tortoises cannot get out. Obviously, if you have a sulcata, aldabra, Galapagos, whatnot, you probably need to go a little bit taller. But I always prefer to go 1 or 2 rungs higher, just as a precaution. And I've had no problems. And yeah, it's great. So we've got a bunch of redfoots in there. They're staying out of the sun. I'm sure they'll be out when the sun goes down a little bit. And I got a bunch of redfoots over there and elongated and all sorts of fun stuff. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Just a quick update. Probably getting bored of these pen videos, but I don't care. I like them. I'm doing them. You gotta deal with it.